Yo, what's good, basketball heads? It's your boy Crush. So Charles Barkley blasts the NBA for prioritizing money over fans. So Charles Barkley, he don't like that the NBA is trying to earn more money at the expenses of the fans. And you know how it goes with the NBA and in life, man. Money talks. So Charles Barkley, he don't like that the league chose to take more money, to take the league primarily to streaming and take it away from cable, And that's going to affect a lot of fans, people who watch from their cable. Charles Barkley feels like, streaming is expensive and not everybody could afford to pay for streaming. So with the NBA going more towards streaming, they're going to alienate a part of their fan base. And Charles Barkley feel like that's the NBA being greedy. That's owners and players being greedy. They want to make more money. So the NBA is trying to appease to them by focusing more on streaming. And I do agree, man, you can't forget about the fans. And I do agree, man, you can't forget about the fans. At the end of the day, the fans should always be priority. When it comes to sports, fans should always be priority. That's who pays the bills. That's who put all the millions and billions. The money circulating is from the fans watching, buying merch, subscriptions, going to the games and all that. That's all the fans. So you never want to alienate, or exclude a part of your fan base. Charles Barkley also noted that these deals are because players and coaches want to earn more money. So this is what Charles Barkley had to say. I think that you got greedy players and greedy owners. They don't really care about anything but how to make the most money possible. We should never put money above the regular fans. Everybody can't afford streaming. There's nothing wrong with streaming, but you start just going to the highest bidder and you're not on regular television. I think you do a disservice to the fans. And I do agree with him. The fans are the most important asset. Without the fans, you don't have money circulating. The whole ecosystem in the NBA, in sports, are the fans using their hard-earned money. Without the fans, you don't make all these millions of dollars. So you should always prioritize the fans. Make sure you have their best interests at heart. You don't ever want to alienate the fans where they can't see the games, and they got to go find some other way or they can't afford to purchase a certain packages. You don't want to do that. You want to make the games accessible to every fan as possible, or to as much fans as possible. That's always the way you want to operate. And one thing we do know, Charles Barkley has always advocated for fair treatment of the NBA fans. That's one thing we do know. You watch him on TNT, he's always speaking up for the fans. So this is not surprising. Charles Barkley is always fighting for the fans. And I respect that because at the end of the day, the fans should matter. Fans should always be priority. On top of that, Barkley recently announced he's retiring from television. And also with the NBA media's negotiation, Inside the NBA is set to go off the air with Warner Brothers, which forced Charles Barkley to say, he would retire from television. And he announced his retirement. All in all, he's right. But you know how it is, man. Everybody's trying to make more money. Greed is always going to be a factor in anything in life. If there's money involved, greed will always change certain things or ruin certain things. That's just how life works. Greed, humans, money, but you got to always prioritize fans, man. It's in your best interest to make sure fans are able to watch these games, man. But this is Charles Barkley being Charles Barkley, man. He's always fighting for everybody. When it comes to the NBA and sports, he's always fighting for the fans, man. And I respect it. But as always, I holla. As always, we just talking basketball. Hit the subscribe button, like, comment, share. Holla at your boy.
It's all about the game and how you play it. It's all about the game. I'ma say it. It's all about the game.